Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And today, yesterday, the Houston Astros beat the Chicago Cubs 7-4 in a return for two former Astros, Kyle Tucker and Ryan Presley return. No Ryan Presley to be seen yesterday, but I'm sure we'll see him at some point in this three-game series. But Kyle Tucker went 0 for 4 in his return to Houston. I wish these two guys the best, and I'm glad they're back and glad in the state. Just in the city of Houston, in the state of Texas, and at the ballpark, a ballpark that is now a different name than where they played at now called Dyken Park. But I know it was great last night for them to get remembered and honored, because even though the Astros traded them both away, because it might have been what's best for the team. And you've seen that this year. At this point, now the Astros are 49-33 through 83 games, or 82 games. My apologies. So, but those were two really good guys, and I was lucky enough to have a little bit of experience with Ryan Presley. My mom, in her business, worked with him, and he signed some stuff for me, and he could have not been more nice about it. And he was such a cool guy to my mom, and such a good dude. And him and his family are just such cool people. And then same thing with Kyle Tucker. All right, Astros win this game though 7-4. Just gonna say this right now. I'm in Galveston for the weekend, and I'm outside, so you might hear some noises. But I wanted to talk about the Astros win because I was watching this game here in Galveston, and this was such a great game to watch, especially yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, and I couldn't have been more excited for an Astros win on my birthday. Last year, the Astros didn't even play on my birthday. But so 7-4, the win for the Astros. 10 hits for the Astros, 8 for the Cubs, 0 errors in the ballgame. Win goes to Brandon Walter. This win streak is now at 5 games for the Astros. And the last time the Astros lost a game was Brandon Walter's pitching. Brandon Walter was absolutely awful against the Angels. And this is how you bounce back in a game. Give a quality start, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, no walks given up. That is the way to go out there and pitch. That's the way to go out there and pitch after having the start he did. I'm not going to put all of it on Walter in this last start against the Angels when the Astros lost 9-1. Because again, the only way the Astros win is if him and the bullpen don't give up any runs. And he wasn't the only one to give up runs in that game. He didn't give up 9 earned runs. So it's not all on him. The offense was horrendous. That's a loss. That 9-1 loss a week ago, is a loss you look at and say, that's the team, not one guy. But loss goes to Horton. He's 3-2 in the year now. 4 innings, 8 hits given up, 7 earned runs. Save goes to Josh Hader, his 22nd of the year. Scoring summary: a sac fly in the 3rd inning for Victor Caratini to score Altuve. And then a Yainer Diaz 3-run home run. That had to be great for him to get a home run in H-Town. 377 feet, 4-0. And this was the moment of the night, probably the moment of the weekend. Cam Smith against his former team, who gave up on him, hits a home run 398 feet. Paredes and Altuve score, and it's 7-0. That is Cam Smith. I think that's Cam Smith's first multi-home run. Definitely his first 3-run home run. But he's been more into hitting home runs lately ever since that A's series. He's got 3 in the last couple series for the Astros. 3 in the last 3 series in one game. It's 3 in the last 10 for him, I believe. Then Horner with a home run to make it 7-1 in the 5th. 7th inning, you see a couple different RBI doubles for Matt Shaw. 1 scores in the 7th, scores Horner and Kelly to make it 7-3. And then you see Bennett Sousa come in, and he gives you some rare struggles. That's not something you see with him often, but he gives up a walk to Kelly, and then Matt Shaw makes him pay with an RBI double to left, make it 7-4. Unfortunately, Jeremy Pena went down today in this game, getting hit by pitch in the 2nd inning. He had one more at bat after that and played some defense, but that was it for him. Dubon came into the game, ground out to shortstop, lined out to right. The Astros are saying it's not serious, but never know to believe them or not. Isaac Paredes against his former team, that's not looked at as much because of Cam Smith playing the way he did today, and then Kyle Tucker returning to the Astros. But Isaac Paredes played played in Chicago for a little bit, and he had 2 singles to left in this game, 2 for 5. Can Smith was unbelievable today. He reached base every time he gets his former team. That is just great. And now batting .277. His batting average is close to Kyle Tucker, and he's 22. Walk in the first inning, single to left to get Altuve to second, 3-run home run in the fourth, and a 6th-inning walk. Jake Myers went 1 for 3 today. He singled and walked. That was it for Jake. Caratini had an RBI with a sac fly. Good by Victor Caratini to get the Astros on the board there. Christian Walker with a single to left in the 2nd inning. And how about Yainer Diaz? I know this had to feel good to him. He gets moved down all the way to the 8th spot. That's the farthest he's been moved down all year. And he gives Joe Espada a great game. First at bat is a fielder's choice, but he does reach base. So he reached base every time today. And then he hits a home run in the 3rd inning, 3-run shot, 5th inning single to left, and a 7th inning infield single to shortstop. Taylor Trammell started left field today, had a walk. He's had a couple in the couple games he's played, but no hits so far for him. I talked about Walter, what he did. Caleb Ward struggled. He pitched the 7th, only got 1 out, gave up 2 earned runs, 1 walk. Okert comes in, gets it solved, gets the last 2 outs in 6 pitches, throws 5 strikes, gets a strikeout. The last outing he pitched 1 inning, strikeout the side. I talked about Bennett Suis's struggles. He comes in, pitches the 7th inning, and the first 2 outs of the 9th, gives up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Josh Hader comes in, pitches the last out of the 9th, gets it done in 3 pitches, throws 3 strikes, not a strikeout. And Josh Hader gets the save, his 22nd of the year, and that makes Astros history of the most saves to start a season without giving up a save, without having a blown save. So congratulations, Josh Hader, making that history. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.